Thank you, Zelda.
You're welcome.
Zelda seems subtly hostile to me this week.
How do you figure?
The way she served the potatoes. Yours, she served gently. Mine, she slopped down like we're in Attica.
No, she didn't.
Yours are still nice.
That is actor Tony Shalhoub in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Now he's starring in a new movie. It's called Flamin Hot. It is out this week. It's about Rick Montañez, who helped make Flamin Hot Cheetos one of the most popular snacks in the world. Shalhoub plays the CEO who greenlights it. Watch this.
My family, my neighbors, they can't get enough. And I got a plan, Mr. Enrico, to get it to the streets, to get it to my people. I think it will save our factory and will save jobs.
Save jobs, huh? That's a lot of confidence there, Richard.
Yes, sir. And you said in the video, think like a CEO. So I did.
You saw my video?
Yes, sir.
And you're a janitor.
Maintenance crew, sir. Look, if it's okay, I'd like to send you some samples, sir.
Richard, that's more than okay with me.
More than okay.
Tony Shalhoub is here. Good morning. Good to see you.
Love this movie. Love this story.
Love everything about it.
Yes.
But the question I always ask actors, you are known obviously for Monk. You're known for Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I saw you in The Band's Visit on Broadway. It was incredible. But what's it like playing a fictional character versus a real life person?
Well, you know, obviously you're always relying on the writers to a certain extent, but with a real character, you can do a deep dive into your own, you know, research and kind of find the connections between the character, the non-fictional character you're doing and your own life. For example, with Enrico, you know, he was from a small town in the Midwest, coincidentally, and so was I, and kind of humble beginnings, and made a huge success in his life. So you know there were certain connections there, and this movie, you know, with his family and with the Montañez family, they're both kind of immigrant stories. Yes. So there's the connection there.
Yeah, you know, the other thing that I liked about the movie, I didn't know this until the credits. I always sit and watch the credits. Eva Longoria that made her directorial debut.
Yes.
So tell us about working with her on the set.
Amazing.
And the kind of set she runs, because I can't imagine how she was feeling. Siri, goodbye. Does this ever happen to you with a watch? You all of a sudden, goodbye.
Wants to know about Eva Longoria.
Yeah. All of a sudden, the watch just starts talking to you.
Well, yeah, Eva was great. I actually the movie was probably a 4 or 5 week shoot, and my part was they kind of put my stuff all toward the end of the shoot. So by the time I got there, I think it was the last week, pretty sure. And boy, that crew was so devoted to her. She just had this atmosphere fostered that was.
You got a sense of the set, the tone that she set.
Absolutely,
on the set.
just productive. And these people had been working really hard because it was an ambitious schedule that they had. You know, it was a sort of an independent film there, and they were just, even though they were, you know, pushing to the end, the vibe was so good. They were devoted to her. Yeah. I had a wonderful time with this crew, and she was so at ease. It felt like she had been doing this her whole life.
Go Eva.
You know, speaking of pushing, yeah, go Eva. I'll take this question unless Siri wants to jump in again.
No, I know. I know it's annoying. I know.
I'm just joking. Speaking of pushing to the end, Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, 5th and final season. Your character, Abe Weissman, iconic in my household. Lines are repeated. What's it like saying goodbye?
Difficult. We really knew we had a rare thing there. The cast, the crew, the creative team got really close, and these kinds of things don't come along that often, where all the stars align. And
the arc of your character too, Tony, from the beginning to now.
Right. You know, so often in TV, you know, you can sort of get on if something is long running, you can kind of get pigeonholed into one area. But they served all of these characters so beautifully. The writers did, and especially Abe. I felt the arc was complex and gratifying, and so we're going to miss it.
Yeah. You took some mementos with you, I hear.
Did you?
Did you grab a memento from set?
I actually, I didn't grab.
Okay.
I don't
Wasn't a
admit to
theft.
grabbing.
Well, I'm excited that you, Monk is one of my favorite characters.
Yes, me
I know we
too.
have to
Thank
go,
you.
but you just got a
Coming
movie
back.
with Monk. I can't wait.
Right, we just finished shooting that, and it's going to come out in November, I think, streaming on Peacock, and we're very
Okay.
excited.
We love it.
Cool.
Tony Shalhoub, thank you very, very much. Flamin' Hot can be streamed this Friday on Hulu.